Hello, all my pre-K3 friends. How's everyone doing today? Peyton, say hi. I have an assistant with me today. All right, so like I said yesterday, we're going to be starting our plant theme. So earlier this morning, I sent moms and dads 2 resources that will help with understanding the parts of a flower, what flowers need to survive, the steps on planting a flower, like I said, the parts of a flower, and how plants and flowers grow. So there's a lot of cool resources and worksheets that will help you learn how exactly they grow, what they need to survive, and how we can plant. And so I told you that one of my videos we would be planting. So I have all of the things that we need here on this table. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. So on this table, of course, if we're doing it inside, we don't want to get anything dirty, our countertops or anything like that. So I have a tablecloth here. I have seeds. Now I have a big box of seeds because I have a tendency to I do this in class. So all of the children get their own pots and they plant. So that's why I have the big box. Obviously you can get the little packet of marigolds. Those are the best ones that grow. Grass is a great thing to grow that grows really quick, because the problem with flowers is a lot of times they take forever and children don't have the patience for that. So you want to definitely pick up something that is going to grow quickly so that they can see it growing, because if they don't see any progress, then it becomes not important. So here's the seeds, marigolds. I have my dirt, my soil in here. I have 2 pots because I will be planting one and Peyton is planting one. And then I have my watering can.
Mine.
I have a shovel. Miss Peyton has her shovel. And gloves, because you don't want to get all that dirt under your fingernails and all that stuff. It just makes a mess. So you're better off getting some gloves. Peyton already has her gloves. Show your gloves. She's got hers. She's ready to go. All right. So the first thing Mrs. Klein is going to do is I am going to put on my gloves so that I don't get my hands dirty.
Mommy.
And then most times I'd be doing this outside, but it is a little bit gloomy and it is going to start to rain, so I don't want to be out there and it starts to rain. So that's why I'm doing all of this inside. I was hoping for a beautiful day today so we could do it outside, but things don't always go as planned, right? And what do I always say? We got to make the best of the situation. So here we are, and here I am. All right, so let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is get all of the stuff that you need together, just like I said. So Peyton has her pot, and I have my pot. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of soil in our pot. So you want to fill it a little bit, not halfway, a little bit below halfway, but enough soil that the seeds get covered. You don't want to put the seeds in first, because how are they going to grow? They're never going to get through all that soil, and they need to develop roots. So you want to make sure that there's some soil at the bottom, some dirt in the bottom of the pot. So we're going to take Peyton's and we're just going to rake some of our dirt. This is clumpy, so we're raking it all.
Don't put a lot on mine.
All right, so Mrs. Klein's going to go first, so I'm going to take my shovel. And I'm gonna put probably 2 or 3 scoops in there.
Mine?
Nope, hold on.
This is so bad.
Need a little bit more. Because this is a big pot. Doesn't look big, but it is big. Okay,
This is
so you can see my dirt. So my dirt is ready and it's in there. So now Miss Peyton, move this over. And you can, no, you can use your shovel to put your dirt inside. Yeah,
Mine's not always on.
doing a good job. And that's what the tablecloth is for, just in case. Whoop, just like that. It's all right, keep going. So like I said, the first thing you need is obviously you need the pot and the soil. So the first thing you need to do is put soil in your pot. How you doing? I think 1 more scoop will be good for you. All right, so Peyton's dirt is ready to go. Now, what do you think we need next? Do you have any ideas? What about you?
Water.
No, not water. Seeds. We need to put some seeds in. So because I have this little box I have a little spout that I opened, so I'm just going to put some seeds in. Go ahead. Don't do too much. Okay, so my seeds are in. Now you want to fill the pot back up with soil, not with water. You want to cover it with more soil. So we're going to scoop more soil out.
That's really good. That's good. That's good.
A little bit more. It doesn't need to be filled to the top. Okay, so my seeds are there, the top of my soil is there. Now, what do you think we need now?
Water.
Now we need water because, because plants and flowers need some things to survive. And they are water. What is this, Pan?
That's sun.
That's a sun. So a plant needs plenty of sun, right? Because it's not going to grow. It needs this to grow. So the plant needs, and flowers need, water, sunlight, air, so all of the air around us, and it needs soil and dirt to grow. And you want to make sure it's good soil. The better the soil, the faster the plant will grow and survive well. So what do they need again? Water, sunlight, soil, dirt, and air. And that is going to make your flowers grow absolutely beautiful. And then you can give them to your mommy, right? For Mother's Day, right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add some water. Be careful. All right, you don't wanna add too much because you don't wanna drown them. That's good. You don't wanna drown them.
Why is it going down?
Yep, because it's eating it. The dirt is drinking all that water that's in there. All right, so now my plant is ready for some sunlight. So when you're done with your plant, you want to make sure, so ask Mom and Dad, where's the best place in the house that gets the most sun so that my plant can grow? So I am going to put mine next to a window. So I'm probably going to put it right over here, if you can see, in my kitchen. I have the window right there. So I am going to probably move this one, because I have this little one here that's been growing great. Put this one over, and maybe I'll put my new one right over here and watch it grow. And that's it. How simple. So like I said, you need soil, you add the seeds, you add more soil and water, and then you want to make sure that you're putting it in a spot that gets plenty of sunlight. It's very key. Also, they also say, and I don't know how true it is, that if you talk to your plants, they grow better too. So in the morning, you can say, "Good morning, plant." Maybe you can even name your plant. You can call your plant Emma. I can call my plant Bob and say, "Good morning, Bob. How are you doing today? We're gonna grow today, right?" That's what they say. So what's the harm in it, right? Talk to your plant. Say, "Come on, plant, grow."
Go.
Grow. So anyway, so like I said, the first thing is you put the soil, add the seeds, water the soil, and then put it in a place that gets plenty of sun. Now, we also are talking about the resources that I sent moms and dads earlier is the parts of a flower. So my friends, tomorrow when we meet at our Zoom meeting, we are going to talk about all the different parts of a flower. Now, just to give you a little idea and a heads up, you have the petal of a flower, you have the stem, you have the leaf, the roots, and that's pretty much it, and that makes the flower. And how does a flower grow? So first, obviously, you know that it needs a seed. And a seed actually has what's called a seed coat. And that seed coat actually protects the embryo inside. When that seed coat cracks, the roots sprout out. And where do roots grow? Now, do roots grow upward or do roots grow downward? Do you know, Peyton? No. Roots grow down. So the first thing that's going to grow on your plant is the roots. They're going to attach to the bottom. Okay, so if you think this is my flower, here's my roots that are coming out, okay? So here's the seed, there's the roots, okay? So once the roots attach and are fed plenty of water and plenty of sunlight, then the stem comes. Now, Peyton, does the stem sprout up?
Down.
No, does it up? A stem sprouts up, right? So the stem sprouts up, and then what happens? What comes out of the stem, Peyton?
Leaves.
Leaves and a flower. Very good. So you have the stem, and then your leaves and your flower will begin to bloom as long as it's getting enough water, sunlight, and air. So, like I said, when we meet tomorrow for our Zoom meeting, I am going to have a big poster board of a flower, and I'm going to be asking you the names of the flower, and then I will be putting them on the flower so that you can visualize it. We will also be talking about the life cycle of a plant as well. So how it begins and what it starts off as. Like I told you, a seed, and it has a seed coat. But we're going to go into more detail about that when we have our discussion tomorrow. So it'll be super fun. I'll bring my plant with me. I can guarantee that nothing will be growing yet, but I will bring it with us to show. I will bring Miss Peyton's too during the Zoom meeting, and we will go over everything that we need for our plants. And then we will talk about the parts of a plant and the life cycle of a plant and how a plant grows and all that fun stuff, because it is May, it is the season of flowers, and even though it's not that nice out today, there are plenty of nice days that are coming ahead, so I am positive these plants are going to grow beautifully.
Mommy, look at my big
Yes, so what I'm planning on doing is each and every day I will show you the progress of our plants. And I told Peyton that it's a race to see whose plant sprouts out first. So I wonder whose it's going to be. My friends that are listening, who do you think is going to grow first? Is it going to be Mrs. Klein's flower? Or do you think it's going to be Peyton's flower?
It's going to be my
It's going to be yours? I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be mine. I'm going to talk to my plant every day, I'm going to water my plant every day, and I'm going to make sure my plant gets plenty of sunlight. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Sing. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the trees. Come on. All my friends are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. So, again, we will meet tomorrow. I'm so excited to see you on 6 o'clock at night tomorrow. It's confusing me now that we have two. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. at night, I will see you. We will talk all about our flowers and have some fun and sing some songs. And then the following week, we rotate. So Tuesday, we will be having a lesson, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a religious lesson that I'm planning for our Zoom meeting on Tuesday. And then the Zoom meeting on Thursday at 6 is going to be our gym time. So it's going to rotate every week because I don't want to do the same thing. Just in case, you know, some kids join both, I want to make sure that there are some different things for both Zoom meetings. And if anyone has any suggestions or wants to see anything, reach out to me and I will gladly get that out there for you. So check out those packets that I sent to you earlier this morning. It definitely gives you an idea on the stuff that we're going to talk about tomorrow as far as the parts of a plant, so that they're ready to answer questions. Don't get nervous. It's going to be fun. So, again, if you want to plant your flowers, make sure you have soil, make sure you have your seeds, make sure you have a shovel, make sure that you have a nice sturdy pot. If you're doing inside, please put a tablecloth, because if you could see this tablecloth now, you'd be like, good job, Mrs. Klein, you're smart. Yeah, and I have dirt all over my floor too, but that's okay. It's all about having fun and learning at the same time is what I always say. And you can use a little pot too. So I always say there's no wrong way to do anything. You do not need to have a big pot like this. You can use a little one and watch it grow. It'll actually probably grow faster.
It's okay, it's small.
No, we're not doing that. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our planting. I hope that you and Mom and Dad get a chance to plant some beautiful flowers. You don't even have to do it in a pot. You can do it, maybe you have a nice big backyard and you can just sprinkle some seeds and rake it out and sprinkle some of these and grow some beautiful marigolds in your backyard. Plenty of ways to grow flowers. But remember, make sure, plenty of water, plenty of sunlight, and air. And make sure the dirt is nice and make sure the dirt is nice and fresh and a good soil. That's the best thing. So other than that, I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. And make sure you have your thinking caps on. I miss you all. I hope you all had a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Say bye, Peyton.
Bye.
Wave. All right, guys, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.